Imagine a universe where reality is not a fixed state, but a malleable construct that can be rewritten by those who understand the underlying code of existence. You are an initiate into the Order of Architects, a secretive guild tasked with maintaining the structural integrity of the multiverse against the encroaching chaos of the void. But when you discover that architecture isn't just about building walls, but about weaving the very fabric of space-time to trap eldritch horrors, you realize that power isn't about destruction, it's about creation, precision, and the terrifying responsibility of holding reality together. Welcome to the Order of Architects, the first pulse-pounding, atmospheric, and deeply strategic installment in the Portal Progression Fantasy series by Oleg Sapphire and Yuri Vinokuroff. If you love crafting magic tropes, multidimensional travel, and stories that explore the sheer, unadulterated thrill of watching a protagonist master the laws of physics through grit, ingenuity, and superior tactics, this audiobook will completely consume you. It is a masterclass in speculative fiction, blending the visceral crunch of tactical combat with the profound weight of cosmic duty. The narrative kicks off with our protagonist's recruitment into the Order, thrusting them into a race against time to stabilize a collapsing dimension before it consumes their home world. The atmosphere is thick with the hum of latent mana, the static of fractured realities, and the creeping dread of knowing that every decision could branch into a timeline where they are erased from existence. Sapphire and Vinokuroff excel at capturing the psychological toll of command in the face of the incomprehensible, making every tactical maneuver, every resource allocation, and every narrow escape feel like a high-stakes gamble, where the price of failure is not just death, but the loss of progress made across centuries. At the core of the book's massive appeal is its spectacular architect hero trope and the brilliant metagaming dynamic. This isn't just about leveling up, it's about understanding the hidden patterns of the system, exploiting glitches in perception, and using human ingenuity to outsmart enemies who think they know your every move. Watching the protagonist reverse engineer enemy strategies, craft overpowered gear from rare drops, and completely shock arrogant elites with unconventional trap-heavy tactics is incredibly satisfying. The audiobook narration brings the visceral impact of the combat and the satisfying chiming ding of a massive level up to life, making every milestone feel like a hard-earned victory. But beyond the stats and the slaughter, the soul of the Order of Architects lies in its characters and the heavy burden of memory. The protagonist isn't just a cold, calculating gamer. They are a deeply human individual struggling to maintain their humanity in a system that views them as data. They quickly form bonds with a beautifully dysfunctional found family of fellow survivors who help them navigate the treacherous waters of the new social order. The banter is razor-sharp, providing much-needed levity as their squad watches them casually calculate the damage output of a coordinated strike. Their unbreakable trust provides the emotional grounding needed when the world starts throwing literal world-ending threats their way. As the plot accelerates towards its climax, the pacing becomes utterly breathless. A major conspiracy or a rival faction's assault forces the protagonist to push their abilities to their absolute limits. The finale is a spectacular display of tactical brilliance, overwhelming magical firepower, and raw, unbridled ingenuity. The protagonist doesn't just survive the assault, they completely shatter the local power scaling, using a ridiculous, highly technical combination of skills and crafting to turn the enemy's ultimate attack into a mere stepping stone. The payoff is spectacular, delivering a massive dopamine-fueled victory that proves the most dangerous class in the system isn't the one with the biggest sword, it's the one who understands the rules better than anyone else. The Order of Architects is a triumph of the LitRPG and fantasy genres. It is smart, action-packed, and unapologetically addictive. Oleg Sapphire and Yuri Vinokuroff have crafted a debut that perfectly captures the thrill of breaking the apocalypse with a stat sheet and a strategy guide. Plug in your headphones, check your stats, and join the climber. The system is live, but his future is bright.